Hello my beautiful people, what is up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jordan, better known as Jordan T Fit on all socials. While you're here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. YouTube is still very new to me, so that did feel super awkward saying, but we're gonna roll with it. We just got back from the gym, we just went grocery shopping, we are ready to start the week off fresh and strong. You know where this came from? You know where that came from? Protein, baby. I have decided to bring you guys Monday through Friday to show you the dinners that I will be making throughout the week. If you guys didn't already know, my priority when it comes to nutrition, macros, calories is always protein and my protein intake. Not only myself, but I find that a lot of people do struggle to get their full amount of protein in per day. So hopefully with some of the recipes I'm about to give you guys throughout this video, maybe it can help you hit your macros a little bit better and just prove that healthy eating doesn't have to be boring. Although I am not a chef, Google is free. So a lot of the stuff that I am going to be showing you, I do find on Google. A lot of the times I'm like in the gym and I'm like, oh, I want to try something new tonight. So I literally just search like healthy chicken recipes, healthy salmon recipes, like whatever. I usually don't follow them word for word or like ingredient for ingredient, but I do try my best to like throw in a little bit of my own stuff. So it's not just me copying the recipe and I like want to feel a little bit creative. But I would say like 9 times out of 10 when I find a recipe and make it, it does come out pretty good. So yeah, I think this video is going to be super helpful for you guys, and it's also going to keep me on track when it comes to making dinner, because sometimes at the end of the day, I'm gonna be transparent, I get super lazy. So for night number 1, aka Monday night, we will be making a pesto chicken over pasta. So our protein is obviously going to be the chicken. I'm going to try to do like different proteins per night, but realistically all I really eat is ground turkey, chicken, and salmon for my main proteins when it comes to like meals. So we got to get creative. Alright, to start off, we just have chicken in this pan right here. I just cut it up into like little cubes. Take some olive oil, just sprinkle it on top. And we're just going to season it with salt and some garlic. I'm just going to throw this on the stove until it's cooked. In the meantime, we're going to start cutting up the rest of the ingredients that are going to make our like sauce. So right here, all we have is some washed grape tomatoes, and we're just gonna cut them up into halves. And we're also gonna chop up some fresh spinach. All right, so we have our tomatoes, our spinach, and then I also chopped up 3 cloves of garlic. Meanwhile, our chicken is cooking, and we're also gonna start a pot of boiling water for our pasta. So the heat's been on low this whole time. The chicken's done being cooked. So all I'm gonna do is transfer it to a bowl. Leaving the heat on, I'm just dumping the tomatoes, spinach, and garlic into the pan. I'm gonna let it cook real quick. While that's cooking, I'm just gonna show you the next part of the process, and yes, we're almost done. So I just got this pesto from Walmart. You can get whatever pesto you want. We're gonna take 1/3 cup of this, and then we're also gonna prepare a 1/2 cup of this heavy whipping cream. All right, so in this, we're just gonna add some more olive oil and then a little bit of garlic, and just give that a few minutes to kind of cook down. All right, since that's cooked down, we're now gonna add our heavy cream, and then finally our pesto. Just mix it real quick so you can kind of see what it looks like, and now we're just gonna add our chicken. That's what it looks like all mixed up, and then this next step is really important. We're going to put the heat super low, and then I'm gonna grab a cover, I'm gonna put it on there and let it sit for about 10-ish minutes. Okay, 10 minutes later, this is what we should be looking like. See, it's boiling, everything's nice and mixed. Letting it kind of sit on low heat makes the sauce a little bit thicker, which makes it 10 times better in my opinion. So I started boiling pasta, and then I realized that we had leftover pasta right here, so we stopped boiling the pasta. So he's put the pasta in the bowl, and we're just gonna take some spoonfuls of this. Make sure I'm getting the sauce in there as well. Okay, and this is what we're looking like for dinner. You could top with Parmesan cheese, whatever you would like. I've made this before, so I'm gonna rate it a 10 out of 10. Hello, my party people. It is now Tuesday, which means it is Taco Tuesday. So for tonight's dinner, I am going to be making some shredded chicken tacos with a side of Mexican corn salad, some rice, cheese, salsa, basically all the taco stuff. But the main protein in this meal is going to be the shredded chicken, so I'm going to bring you guys along with me to make every little part of it. Jake and I definitely stopped at Target after the gym to pick up some of the ingredients. We needed cilantro, we needed a lime for the rice and the corn, but we also picked up some of these, and I got non-dairy fish food from Ben & Jerry's. All right, so all I'm doing right now, I have the raw chicken. I'm just making 2 large chicken breasts, and I'm just gonna cook them just plain. We're not gonna worry about the seasoning until after they're cooked. So real quick, start that. In the meantime, we are going to start microwaving our corn. I've made this specific dinner like 4 other times, so it's definitely like a process type of thing. You're doing like 8 different things at once. So about to throw our corn in the microwave. We have our chicken cooking, and then we just started our rice in the rice cooker. All right, so we have the cooked corn right here. We're gonna just put about 2 to 3 tablespoons of light mayo. This one I found at Target. It's only 35 calories per serving. Totally lied, 1 tablespoon and a half was enough. All right, cilantro, some feta cheese, salt, paprika. Once it's all mixed up, it should look like this, and we're just gonna put it in the fridge. Our chicken is cooked. I pulled it out of the air fryer and just used 2 forks to shred it all up. So now I'm going to add our seasonings. I say seasonings, but really I just mean this one seasoning. Okay, so on low heat, all I did was add the seasonings, put a little bit of water in it, and then just continuously I'm stirring it. Everything's done, so we have our shells, we have the chicken, salsa, cheese, corn, and rice. 10 out of 10. I found this really yummy sounding recipe on Google, and it's a honey glaze like sauce to put on the salmon, and then I'm just gonna air fry it. And I'm just feeling salad today. Like, you know, I bought a head of lettuce and I feel like I like need to eat it ASAP before it gets bad. So we're gonna make another Caesar salad. The protein tonight, salmon. I personally love salmon. It's probably my favorite fish. Lower in calories and it's higher in protein. All right, so for starters, we're gonna be making the glaze for our salmon. So we're gonna take some honey. I got this from a local market literally right across the street from me. It's delicious, it's so sweet and it's so good. But anyway, we're gonna start with 1/3 cup of honey. Next step is just gonna be to add some soy sauce. I'm actually using coconut aminos. It's just a soy sauce alternative. Apparently it's healthier. So all we're gonna do is take a 1/2 cup of these. Next is just some chopped up garlic. Jake, stop.
Okay.
Next step, we're just gonna take our glaze and put it on the salmon.
You can redo that part.
Oh, but I'm not. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Jordan.
Oh shit.
Always after all, but if you lose your... I will fly for you. I will hug for you. I will kiss for you.
Alright, so the salmon is coated. Before I throw it in the air fryer, I'm just gonna start making the salad. I just want the glaze to kind of like soak into the salmon real fast.
Make sure you wash your salad.
Okay, salmon's going in and we're just going to air fry it at 390 for about 12 minutes and just keep an eye on it 10 minutes in. All right, now we're just assembling our salad. The salmon is almost done, and then we're just gonna heat up some rice. So for the dressing, I got this from Target. It's a Greek yogurt dressing and dip, just Caesar. We have some cheese, Parmesan cheese, shredded, and some croutons. Here is our final product. It smells great. All right, so Jake and I's ritual is going out to get sushi at least once a week. And typically it's after my leg day. I think the last time we got sushi, like we went to this place that we always go to, and it was on last Thursday. So it's now Thursday. So we're going to get sushi for dinner, and I'm gonna bring you guys along and show you what I get.
And our thing is, every time we go, either we say it or the server that we always get says, see you in a week.
So with sushi, I try to not get fried stuff, but my calorie intake just went up. So maybe we'll get one fried and then one just regular. I do always try to get like, what?
You're just pushing on
Oh,
it.
sorry. I always try to get just a meat in it for the protein. So, I mean, sushi itself.
Try to get a meat in it.
I try to get a meat in it.
I try to get one meat.
So obviously we all know that sushi itself does have protein in it, but not as much as, say, a piece of salmon or a piece of chicken on its own that we would usually eat for dinner or I would eat. So what I try to do is throughout the day, if I know that we are going somewhere to get sushi or going out to eat and it's not going to be the same amount of protein I would usually get, I try to just make up with it beforehand or after. So I know tonight I'm going to have protein oats. I had a big protein for lunch. I had eggs this morning and then our sushi now. Got some salads, some crab rangoons. Ooh.
Get that phone out of my face.
Is it recording? Shout out to my body! I should win an Oscar.
Yeah. Alright guys, it's now Friday, which means it's the last night of high protein meals, dinners for the week. It's 7:35 at nighttime. It is stormy, it is ugly, it's dark out, so we're going to be making, what?
Yeah.
I want to set the tone. So basically the tone is that we're like staying in tonight on Friday night.
No, listen. Okay, so it's Friday. We're about to make our dinner. It's raining out. It's a stay-in night. It's one of those nights where you stay in with your significant other and the dogs.
And watch movies.
So, what are we making tonight?
We're going to be making a chicken parm meal with a side of veggies and pasta. So obviously our protein of the night is going to be chicken. Rather than making the chicken parm like all fried and stuff, we are going to be just cooking it in the oven. I'm going to bring you guys along with me, so let's go. Alright, so we are preheating the oven first. I have the chicken right here, so all I'm going to do is dip it in egg. Then we have our breadcrumbs. I don't have panko. Usually we would be using panko, but we're using Italian because that's all we have. In the meantime, I started boiling some water to put our pasta in. Sometimes when I do make this meal, the chicken parm meal, I will air fry it rather than putting it in the oven. Alright, so the oven is preheated. We have our sauce, so I'm just going to layer some sauce on here. Okay, and then on top, I'm just putting some fat-free mozzarella cheese. And we're just going to throw it in the oven. Hi. Alright, pasta is in. We're being lazy with our cooking vegetables today, so we're just going to be using these microwavable cut green beans.
Al dente.
This is sick?
Lame.
This is sick?
No.
I'm using not done. I see it. What's that mean?
It's almost ready.
It stained the wall.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, here's the finished product. I've made this numerous times, so I already know it's good. Like I've been saying, this chicken is so heavy, so this got to be like at least 7 ounces of chicken. So lots of protein in this meal. We got some carbs. We got our greens. So overall, great. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Hopefully I inspired some of you. Hopefully you have some more ideas to get your protein in. If you want to grow, you want to get big and strong and have some great muscles, eat your protein. I'm not even kidding, prioritize your protein. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and like and subscribe to see more.